Now when you want to change sounds on this keyboard, over here you've got the part select buttons and you've got the part on off buttons. So if you've got none of these turned on, you've got no sound on the keyboard at all. If you turn on part 1, it gives you piano straight away. You can change the reverb with this control over here. So that takes it back to normal. If I want to change sound, I've just got to make sure I've got that select button pressed, and then I can change to organ, and I can change to whatever sound I want. I can change to a guitar sound. I can change to a string sound. If I want to change different strings, I can use the left and right and up and down buttons on the screen. I can change it to viola there and press enter, and or to cello, and then I can go across with my left arrows to studio strings up. You move the keys up and down with the arrows over here, and I can press enter, and now I've got movie strings. And if I want to combine that, say for example I want to go to a second instrument, I can press right 2 over here and choose piano, press enter, and now I've still got only the strings until I turn right 2 on. You've got to actually turn it on. That's like opening and closing a door to the sound. So that's just the strings. If I turn that off, I've got nothing. Turn that one on, I've got the second sound, right 2, which is the piano. Now I've got piano and strings. Now, they call it right because you can have a right-hand part of the keyboard and a left-hand part of the keyboard. I can turn on the left-hand part of the keyboard and press the exit button to go back to the main screen. And if I look on the screen, it says left is VP soft, which is a synthesized sound. I can choose the sound by just pressing the part select button. And I might want an electric piano, so I just move the cursor over to Suitcase EP, which just stands for Suitcase Electric Piano. Now I've got electric piano on the left hand and piano and strings in the right. If I want just the piano in the right, I just turn part 1 on only. So I've got, sorry, that's the strings, part 2 on only. So I've got electric piano and piano. Turn the second part on. I've got the strings as well as the piano. So to just sort of start again, to make it simpler, if I just go back to part 1, hit the selector button. Let's go to piano. If I've only got part 1 on, I've got piano right the way across the keyboard. If I want to split the keyboard, I turn the left on, and I've got electric piano now for the left hand, and from that F sharp upwards, this is all piano. If I turn a second instrument on, I can choose the instrument first. Say I might have a woodwind sound, maybe a flute. Turn that on. Now I've got piano and flute in the right hand part, still just the electric piano in the left. So I can have, if I want just the flute, I turn the first instrument off, which is piano, and I can have just the flute. If I want just the piano, I turn just part 1 on. And then if I want to change the sound for the left hand, I just press the part select for the left hand, and then I might choose, say, strings and choir. You've got selectors underneath the screen here. Okay, now if I move across to Gothic Vox, move the cursor down the screen, the Gothic Vox, and press enter, now my left hand is on the choir, and my right hand has piano. I want piano and flute, I can turn on the second sound. And if I decide, gee, I really like that, I can store it into one of the preset buttons here. Just by holding the memory button, and the ones that aren't lit up, they're empty. So I just go memory number 5, and there it is. So if I want to get the sound back, I don't have to keep pressing the memory button. I can just press the actual registration memory button. There's the one I just put in there. So there's some sounds that I had in there earlier on. So I can go through and I can just say, okay, well, look, I just want the piano sound. And I don't want the accompaniment button on. The accompaniment is the band, by the way. If I turn that off, that accompaniment button off, I've just got the piano. If I turn the band on, it gives me the whole orchestra. So I don't want that at all. I want to make sure that my drums aren't going to start, so I press the mixer button and I turn the style volume all the way down so that even if I press the drums accidentally, they won't start. That's a little trick I'll show you when I see you next. So now if I just want piano, all the way along the keyboard, I can just hold the memory button and hit number 1. So memory number 1. So you're memorizing every single button on the whole panel. So when I want to get that back, so I press that one I had earlier on, which is my piano and flute and choir in the left hand. If I choose registration memory number 1, it turns all those things off except piano.